Hello, my little tiddlywinks, and welcome back to Biotech Gaming. I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I certainly am. Even if it's looking a little cloudy and rainy out, we're going to have some fun in Banished. This really awesome game that, well, I tried to do some recording of. It did not work correctly for some reason for a while, and that was when I was trying to play the vanilla game. Mostly I just wanted to see if it would work, but I couldn't quite get it to work right, and it took me a little while longer than I wanted to, but now I've got it to work, so I'm super excited about that. It's still a little bit framey, but it's doing pretty good. But I am no longer playing the vanilla version. I have now added in an excessive mod. There's one amazing one. It's called MegaMod. It adds everything. This is like MegaMod version 0.06, but it adds like almost 100 mods, which is just crazy. You can see like here's like black liquid stuff. It's all these really neat things, different things to grow. The colonial charter, which is like a huge one on its own. This guy's got some kid 1293's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Oh, market barbecue. That sounds awesome. Gayhead Lighthouse. Oh my. Red Ketchup's apparently also been like one of the top modders for this game, in particular the medieval town stuff. Big mod that I was originally going to play with, and then I saw this mod which has that mod in it. So yeah, this is a really big mod. There is a lot of stuff down there. I clicked a couple things, it was crazy. But we're going to give it a go because, well, I wasn't very good at just doing the normal vanilla, but now we've added a billion items. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna see what happens. So, yeah. If you've never played Banished, it is a cool little game. It's basically a town sim. So, your little people, I guess, have been banished, I guess, if that makes sense. At least that's what I'm guessing the storyline is. Like, this little group of people had to leave England or something and come over here. But basically, they start you out with some basics. I'm on medium difficulty, so you start out with the barn. Oh, this is cool. We can actually, like, build this up and stuff. That's neat. But yeah, you get some starting resources, enough that you can survive for a short time. But this is not going to be an action-packed game, guys. I promise you that. It can take a while. We're also on, through this mod, it's given us... It's called it a flat area. It's actually pretty flat. I give it, for this seed, it's not the flattest, but there's a lot of flat areas. That was one thing that I didn't like when I was playing the vanilla, was there was not much flat area. So just even putting in, like, a farm was just obnoxious. Well, anyway, first things first, we will let our little people start moving again. Do their thing. I don't, we need the housing. That's kind of the important thing. There is a lot of houses now. I've looked through what a bunch of this stuff is. For now, I think I want to find somewhere in here is a boarding house. I think. Little houses. I guess it's like the one on the end? No. Wow, okay. Where did the boarding house go? I don't even know what some of this stuff is. This is so much stuff. Boarding house. Oh, there's different ones. New medieval, 1, 2, 3 story. Normal boarding house, town lodging, and lodging house. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with this 1, 2, 3, because it's... Oh. Maybe that's not what I quite want just yet. These are really cool, though, because you can actually stack these mods up so that they, become bigger and better. But I think for now, we're just going to build the regular vanilla boarding house. I think it's going to go right here. We need somewhere for these people to live. Otherwise, they're going to complain and it's going to be obnoxious. We also need a road. There is a lot of roads now. Oh, good lord. How about we just go with a dirt road? Easy enough, right? And then, oh, good lord, there's so many things. Okay, let's get a couple builders going. So that they build things. We've got people chopping stuff down for us. Well, actually, oh, wow. Gather plants, flatten terrain. Oh, that'll be good. Flattening terrain. That's an important thing. I hate games where you can't actually flatten things. Like this mountain, I would love to just get rid of, so we can eventually maybe do that. All right, we're gonna speed this up because this is gonna take forever. This might be rough on my computer while it's trying to do, both recording and everything else. Something else that we were gonna have to do sooner rather than later is get food production up and going. Uh, People are hungry all the time, so you got to feed them. One of the oh good lord, now there's a whole bunch of these. Usually one of the E's is raw food gathering. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Standard orchard, dense orchard. Those are like really cool, I think. Just gonna make them bigger and they grow more. Like these 2x3 tree spacing, whereas the dense is 2x2, so you can fit more into an area. I want just the tropical greenhouse. Where on earth is just like the gatherer? Okay, it's got to be under this, I would assume. Flats, hunting blinds. Is that the gatherer's hut? I want this gatherer to do some magic. Oh, this is like souped up too. That is a big area, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this gatherer's hut over here, I suppose. I don't know if I quite did that right, but we're gonna see. We're gonna run a road over there. So when you first start playing this game, one of the best things to go with to start out with food production usually is the gather, because it's pretty simple. You can fit a bunch of people in it all at once, and as long as you have dense old forest, they'll do their magic. This is being pretty rough on my computer. I hope that the capture's doing pretty good. But like I said, this is not going to be a fast game. We're not going to be able to get much done, and there's probably going to be a lot of points where I'm going to pause and, let things get finished first, because some of this could take quite a while to do. Some of the building can take a while. The resource gathering, although it's supposed to be higher, I think. I tried to use a couple of the mods that were supposed to speed up gathering of resources, like you would get extra wood and rocks and ore, but it wouldn't work with this ginormous mod pack, which I'm kind of not surprised, because that's a lot of stuff. Come on, guys. See, and that's something else that always kind of bothers me. They will focus on certain things above other things, even if you do the priorities thing. Alright, so we've got this boarding house. People are now filling it up fast. That's good. We want them to. Yeehaw. Eventually they're going to get somewhere back here. Is that building? There it is. I'm going to pin that, throw that up here. Alright, we've got too many builders now. That's good. Alright, so food production will be beginning. That'll be very, very, very helpful. Now, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, because maybe... And this is lots of open area, which is good. What are we low on now? Probably firewood? Yeah, firewood. It's always like one of the first things that goes. So, first and foremost, what we will need to do is... decorative stuff... Theme stuff... Luxuries... Refined resources? Is that what it's under? Looking for lumber construction materials. Is one of these the woodcutter? Sawing logs? Sawmill? This is lumber or firewood. Very fast speed will use up available logs quickly. I don't think we want that quite yet, but we do need a woodcutter somewhere. For the love of all that is holy. Firewood yard? Place to chop, split logs to create firewood for heating homes. F key variants. Requires 21 work to build. don't quite know what that means, but I'm going to go ahead and throw that right there, I guess. We'll give them a little bit of a road to walk on. And it's kind of cool because some of these buildings do have like different areas, like this barn. The entry's right there, but you can't actually walk on it. Whereas like some of these other buildings have ways that you can like make it look so that people walk into the buildings, or people, move through an area. All right, we got our gatherers going. We are gonna let them. We're just gonna throw 4 people in there for now. Food limit, I don't know, 50,000. Why not? We will have room eventually. Firewood's important, so you always want to have people cutting trees down so that they can produce firewood. Firewood's super duper important. We'll probably only need one of them right now because we literally have one building. I mean, they have all the firewood and a lot of potatoes. But yeah. And with the people doing their thing, I'm just going to tell them to start harvesting up some of these trees. Because we don't need all of this for now. I mean, this is where it becomes fun and difficult because you can start doing city planning. So maybe this could be our like actual city area. I don't know. It's a big open area. I kind of like it. But we're also going to need areas for farmlands, which we could throw in between. We don't have to make the city look like a city and everything else not. Or maybe we will use this area for farms. I kind of like that idea, because that would be cool. But there's apparently a lot of farms now. Not really looking forward to that. What is that? Silkworms? Shorehouse? Man, there is so much stuff in this mod. If you ever have the chance to play this, use this mod at some point. I probably should have built up to it because I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I guarantee that there is like 100 people screaming at me that I'm doing something wrong already. I'm gonna guess at least. And this is like the smaller version. Oh, and we named the town Tiddlywinks because I thought that would be fun. So look at this. He's like putting it in the road though. I don't know how I feel about that. But what we can do is under the storage stuff we have different stockpiles, and we actually have one that is specifically used to store logs. I don't know, give them a 5x5 area? Sure, do it. This way all of the, actual wood will be all in one spot. Or at least a cluster of it will be. And that was something that I kind of got annoyed with the vanilla version, was that you couldn't tell them how much of what to store where. So it would just become like, one of these would be full of firewood, but you could have a stockpile sitting right next to the, woodcutter's place, and they wouldn't be doing anything with it. It was kind of annoying. Like, they wouldn't use that particular one. I really hope this game is not lagging as much as I bet it is on the actual capture. I'm gonna slow it down, I guess. Oh, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Go faster then. Mush. So these guys better be collecting us food. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at oh, wow, this is a lot more different random things. Rose hips? I hope that's an edible thing. Used to be they would get, like, blueberries, mushroom, or berries, mushrooms, roots, onions. I've got all this other stuff. This is kind of crazy. I'm kind of loving it, though. Alright, so we've got that underway. We've got wood stuff coming in, or the fuel, I guess. We got to make sure that we differentiate that. But we are still going to need more food. Now, we don't have any sheep. I don't know what seeds we have quite yet. They usually give you at least, like, one orchard and one farm. Like I said, I want to kind of put things in certain places. So I think I want the farms over in this area. Like this side of the hill. This will be like the gathering area, but this will be like the farms. I think. I don't know. Maybe that's where I want. So this area is all open. Decisions. We'll have to see. Maybe I won't do too much crazy with farm building yet. You guys let me know between now and when I post the next video what you would like me to do. Do you want the food or farms up here in this part of our little island thing? Or do you want them down below? Do you want like the city up top? Do you want, or should the city just be like right here? And maybe the farms down below, or I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it here, guys. You're killing me. Well, anyway, what else fun stuff can we get into? So that's almost done. Sometimes they take a while to make things. The priority system in the game is not the greatest, I don't think. Let's see, something else we will eventually quickly need is clothing and tools. Oh, excuse me. So, where would those be? No, it should be under this, I think. No, that's like city buildings, food, resources. Okay, so these are like, oh good lord. So these are going to be like actual like quarries and stuff and mines, which we will eventually need. We're going to need that stuff up and running eventually here. But man, there's a lot of stuff. I might have to explore a little bit of this on my own. Mostly because I can't figure out where half the damn stuff is. I think this is what I want. So let's see. So textiles, lumber, constructions, and materials? Come on, one of you's... Oh. Yeah, something like that. So I need tools. Tools... Saw pits... Water... Prepared building supplies. Transfer compiles resource necessary to build complex structures. I don't think that's what I want. Is it? Smithing tools. There we go. So, old blacksmith toolbar open to add the blacksmith or its residence. Okay, so this is one of the cool things that I really got excited about. Was that you can place down a blacksmith and then throw on top of it a building. So that, like, this is the blacksmith's. And then you can add on top of it a building for it to be their residence. Can't change the look of that one at all. Right up on that. So like that. And then the house. Like you can see like the only actual structure is on that left part. But once it combines the two, that'll mean like this building here will be the residence for the blacksmith. Which I think it's going to be as long as it works the way it's supposed to. I don't know if it really does or doesn't. So maybe in here there's a way to do a better woodcutters? We didn't really see it, but there's like all these different stuff. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to wander around in this looking for different tiny chopper. like I said, there is a lot of mods in here, and I think this is the original woodcutters, yeah. Which looks like a nice place. I actually kind of like it compared to that, especially because it's putting the wood in the road. Which is kind of weird. Oh, I don't know what all of this stuff is. There's so much. A good source. What? Stack burners? Oh, this will, like, heat the town? That's crazy. Okay, interesting. There is so much stuff here. This is kind of amazing. Ugh, and look at all these jobs. Like, I don't even know how the hell I'm going to get to all of this stuff. I mean, this is going to probably end up having to be a pretty long series. But like I said, it's going to be difficult to do because it takes a while for anything to happen in this game. Um, Even just building a building like this. I don't even think like this wood stockpile isn't even done yet because people are doing other things or something. But anyway, I'm gonna have to leave it here because it looks like we're running over a little bit longer than I would have wanted. The next episode it's probably gonna be a lot more cut and paste. I'm gonna have to, you know, while I look through for things and figure it out, and then give them time to build things. Like they've already started building this, which is good. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut and paste to get stuff to work a little bit smoother, make this a little bit more interesting than me just sitting here talking while they wander back and forth doing damn near nothing. I mean, we're gonna need more stockpiles too. Jeepers creepers. Alright, anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it right here. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I certainly did. I'm loving this game already. I'm a little scared about the 101 billion options that are down here, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a worthwhile little sim city thing going down. So don't forget, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Hit that like button so I know you're enjoying this series. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you want me to put different buildings, what kind of city you want. Do you want a modern? Do you want an old school, more like this? Let me know. And I will happily take any tips, tricks, and help that I can get because I have no idea what I'm doing. Um, I kind of know the basics, but that's about it. So leave me a comment below. And don't forget, as always, stay in trouble. Bye-byes.